Welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. Today we're going to tell you how 3 golf balls and 12 golf tees can help you get to the PGA Tour. All right, so now as many of you know, one of our goals on this channel is to take you from the course and create some benchmarks about where we're headed as we try to make it out here onto tour. So one of the things that you remember from one of my earlier videos is that we have to really make sure that we are winning at each level of what we want to do. And so today I've got a drill for you that is going to really test your skills and see what level that you're at. And so we've got what I like to call the under par drill. And we've got these 3 tees right here. This is about a 3.5, 4 footer, 6, 8. And so the design of this I actually got from Brad Faxon. And so one of the focal points that I try to make each and every week as I'm working on getting better and trying to get myself to the PGA Tour or to play just professional golf in general for a living is to try to create some benchmarks in which I can make sure that I'm on track to kind of create those goals and reach those goals each and every session so I can go. So the goal here, if you were trying to imagine yourself as a PGA Tour player, you would want to try to shoot this entire system at 2 under par. And so in just a second, I'm going to show you exactly how that'll work.
Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today, I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today.
So one of the things I've already assumed, and you should assume this about me, is I'm already thinking about trying to play professionally. I need to know a thing or two already about golf. So remember, we're trying to get to an elite level. We're trying to do elite level practice to create a benchmark for us to really try to compete on that professional level. And so what we've got here is the 3 ball and 4 different stations. And what it does is it takes you around and puts pressure on each putt, because on television, you're only gonna have one opportunity to hit that shot. So this first part here is a par. We're gonna try to make this first putt, but we wanna go through the same routine that we would always do. So mine is 2 practice strokes with the same exact pace. Set my putter behind the ball in line with the target I want that ball to go over. Make sure I've settled in and then make my stroke. All right, so I missed that putt. Didn't focus enough on the line and the roll. Hit it a little bit too far. So now, right now, I'm 1 over par for this drill. This will also be a par putt. Gonna go through the same routine. Got to make sure I make the practice strokes and set myself to that target line I intended. That one broke more than I expected. So I'm gonna aim it a little bit more left, make the same stroke. That broke right into the hole, so I'm still just 1 over par. Now this last one is out here between 8 and 12 feet for the drill. And this is a birdie putt, so I got a chance to get that stroke back that I lost in the last one. So 1, 2, feeling the speed, seeing the distance, getting my putter lined up, got that little bit of pressure in order to try to get myself back to even par. Made a good stroke, just a little bit high. So you can see this puts a little bit of pressure on me. Both of these putts should be easily makeable to come back. But as I continue the pattern, I got a chance for myself to get back under that 2 under par number I'm so desperately seeking. All right, so you've all seen how the drill works. We made 1 of 3 in the first part. You're just gonna bring them back. You don't have to have the tees down, but just for obvious visuals on camera, I thought we'd go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the drill again, and we're gonna try to give ourselves another round of this. So again, just to reiterate, this first putt's a par putt. If you can make these par putts when you're out playing golf, you're gonna give yourself a real opportunity to score. So my 2 practice strokes, setting up. The one thing I noticed from checking that last video is I didn't keep my putter real low. I kept it kind of high. So I'm focusing on keeping that putter low to the ground. That's one good thing about filming your stroke and your swing is you can see the little differences and the variances that you go through. All right, that's a good putt. All right, so I haven't lost any par. I've now got a chance to get myself back to even par. Gonna make sure I go through the routine. I think I just missed that. on the last spot. Starting to get a good read here. Also noticing where I putt my best. So when I'm playing golf, where am I going to leave the ball on the green? So if I know that this is an uphill putt, and if I hit my 54-degree wedge, passing a little bit too far on a stock shot, that's not a putt I'm going to be very good at. I just putted from over here with that kind of break. So I'm pretty good from below the hole and uphill. That's not a genius move. You see that on TV all the time. So as I putt, where do I putt better from? Can I utilize that in my chances to score on the golf course? All right, we're on our third section of 4 sections. We saw me get back to even par on that last series of the uphill putts. Now I've got these downhill sliders, which are really tricky. I got to really focus on how to make these putts. So we're going to go through the same routine. Nice balanced setup, keeping that putter low to the ground. This ball is going to be outside about a ball and a half. Going to get myself set up nice and relaxed. Stroke right through. Just a little firm on that, so there's no way that I can compete this drill the way that I want to. I did strike that very solid, way too far past. So we're gonna go a little more break on this one, a little softer stroke. That one took the angle, good job. So I've just stayed 1 over par. Got to make this to get back to even. It's gonna be a little low. Okay, so I'm still 1 over par. I'm gonna finish up strong on this 4th and final thing. If I can get back to 1 under, I'll take it as a success, even though it doesn't reach my benchmark for getting on the PGA Tour.
Hey, just want to remind you to not forget on getting your free gift below on how to never miss a 5-foot putt.
All right, so I misspoke back there just a second ago. I can't get back under par because I missed that first putt. So I'm at 1 over, and I didn't make the birdie. I did make the other par putt, so I'm not 2 over. I didn't make the birdie to get myself under par. So my best option here is to be at even par. So let's see if I can get myself back to even par by making these 3 putts. Got another slider. Same model applies. We're still getting that club low and slow through impact. Create that little slight acceleration through the ball, holding the finish each and every time. The read is really important. This looks like it breaks a lot, but I don't think it's crazy break, just slightly outside left. And I'd hit right on that edge, but completely, as you can see, way too far. The greens are definitely a little faster than I'm used to, and I didn't practice enough today, as this is my first take. So I'm not gonna be able to reach my goal. I should stay home. I got lots of work to do on this area, and if you watch my stats, that's one of my biggest issues is putting. So a lot of my time is gonna be needed to spend out here, getting myself comfortable with putting, making more putts, getting comfortable with this drill. It should be so simple for me to shoot 2 under par here that it's almost boring. And if you can't create those benchmarks, then there's no reason for you to try to go out on the PGA Tour. You're just gonna be wasting hard-earned money or a sponsor's money on getting out there. So these are the benchmarks that I'm gonna keep track of for me. Hopefully this was helpful for you. We got this drill from Brad Faxon again. It's just par, par, birdie, par, par, birdie all the way around. And if you make all the putts, you shoot 4 under par. An average tour player is going to shoot 2 under on this drill. It should be simple to shoot 2 under. If you can do this drill and shoot 2 under, it's one of those benchmarks that we've created for ourselves. Then I'll really think about playing in professional events again and getting myself out there on the PGA Tour. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe, follow along. We got tons of info for you each and every week. Check us next Thursday at 6 a.m.